Welcome to Brainstellar. How well do you remember the 60s and 70s? Put your knowledge to the test and see how much you really know about these legendary decades. So if you are ready, let's get started. Who was the US president during most of the Vietnam War? Lyndon B. Johnson, Vietnam War leader. What year did the Beatles officially break up? (1970). Bye, Beatles. Which festival is famously associated with 1969? Woodstock, Peace and Music. What was the name of the first man on the moon? Neil Armstrong, first on the moon. Which war ended in 1975? Vietnam War, ended in 75. What was the name of the political scandal that led to Nixon's resignation? Watergate, Nixon's scandal. Who sang Like a Rolling Stone in the 1960s? Bob Dylan, Rolling Stone vibes. Which iconic film was released in 1977? Star Wars, 1977 hit. What fashion trend was popular in the 1970s? Bell-bottoms? 70s fashion must. What year was Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated? (1968). Martin Luther King's last year. What major music group released Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? The Beatles, Sgt. Pepper Time. In what year did India and Pakistan fight the Third War? (1971). India-Pakistan War. What device did Sony launch in 1979? Walkman. Music goes mobile. Who was the British Prime Minister at the end of the 1970s? Margaret Thatcher, Iron Lady. What year did color TV broadcasts begin in the UK? (1967). Color TV arrives. What famous rock band was formed in 1962 in London? The Rolling Stones, formed in '62. Which US president resigned in 1974? Richard Nixon, resigned in '74. Which sci-fi TV series debuted in 1966? Star Trek boldly began in '66. Who became the first female Prime Minister of the UK in 1979? Margaret Thatcher, again a first. What event brought the world to the brink of nuclear war in 1962? Cuban Missile Crisis, near disaster. What year did Elvis Presley die? 1977. Elvis left the building. Which car was known as the People's Car during the 60s and 70s? Volkswagen Beetle, People's Car. What was the name of the Apollo mission that landed the first men on the moon? Apollo 11, moon landing win. What year did India launch its first satellite in space? (1975). India's first satellite. Which Beatles album featured the song Come Together? Abbey Road, Come Together. What major scandal affected the U.S. presidency in the early 1970s? Watergate, again, big trouble. Which dance craze became popular in the 1960s? The twist dance fever. In 1972, who hit a golf ball on the moon? Alan Shepard, Golf on the Moon. What global movement spread in the late 60s advocating peace and love? Hippie movement, love and peace. What iconic boxer changed his name from Cassius Clay in the 1960s? Muhammad Ali from Cassius Clay. Thank you for participating in today's challenge. If you like this video, remember to press subscribe button and turn on notification. See you again in the next video. Goodbye.